And I told them actually, and I said, do not call me for things like these. Okay, I'm not cut out for these things. Beautiful fantasy, romance, thriller based show. This Chudail is out there on a quest to attain the 16 Shringar in her life. She has attained 15. पर वो भी 15 आदमियों को मार चुकी है अभी तक. She has killed 15 husbands. Hi everybody, you're watching me on IWMBuzz. Please like, share and subscribe.
Hi guys, welcome to IWMBuzz, and today we have Nia Sharma with us. So firstly, Nia, big congratulations.
Thank you.
We are loving this look. We are loving this look too. कितना मेहनत लगी ये look में आने के लिए?
I wouldn't say मेहनत नहीं थी. I think more than ever I've worked on this, but it's to do more with the look is like that, so the character is like that, it's कहने को वो है एक Suhagan Chudail and all of that, but it comes with looking sexy, the carrying the clothes that they're giving you, and all that, the skirts, the body hugging shape lehengas and all, and even the Chudail ka jo signature outfit hai. Now that is also sultry, it's just a little blouse and the skirt from down and your waist is showing at all times. Now for that, I know how I wanted to carry myself. Not that there's a problem with when your stomach is probably bulging out or anything, but I wanted to just keep it graceful, keep it, do justice with the attire that's been given to me, because it's been handmade. और बहुत मेहनत करके वो outfit customize किया गया है, मेरे body के हिसाब से बनाया गया with how my waistline. They have actually given the shape of the skirt in a V so that my torso looks exactly how it's looking. So जब उन्होंने मेरे outfit पे इतनी मेहनत की है, so from my side I also gave it my all. I wasn't eating for 12 hours every day just to stay in that outfit, just to look perfect in that outfit. So every day of shooting has gone with no food, with no water, and I think that.
And you have shot, I think in a high humidity.
In heavy humidity, garmi, and the rain, just barging in your eyes because there was so much of धूल मिट्टी और वो हवाएं चल रही थी बहुत ज़्यादा. So everything, it has not been a very pleasant conditions to shoot in, but that's okay. That is not an excuse, The results are beautiful. The show is looking grand, and also, but shooting with no food and no water for all 12 days was very, very hectic. It was taking a toll on my health also. But now I realize that it's not going to help me in the long run. But kind of that also helped me lose a little more weight. So I was at a 51, 52 while I was doing the show. It dropped to 50, and a perfect look. And when I saw my own brushes on my footages, I think I was very happy to see myself how I've shaped in the show. So,
the way you said, you're happy. Even we are happy to see in this look. हमेशा हमने चुड़ैल को एक अलग ही रूप में देखा है. You know how Indian cinema have shown चुड़ैल in different avatars. काजल फैला हुआ है या with heavy big long hairs. But this time काफी अलग है. You are breaking this stereotype. चुड़ैल का एक नया definition आएगा. If Nia is bringing this,
so it's a beautiful Chudail. Yes. Beautiful Chudail, sexy Chudail on the run.
And we all want this Chudail in our life.
No, so the show is about that. This Chudail is out there on a quest to attain the 16 Shringar in her life. She has attained 15. पर वो भी 15 आदमियों को मार चुकी है अभी तक. She has killed 15 husbands to attain the 15 Shringar. तो मेरे हर श्रृंगार में there is a power. I can probably change the mosam. I can hear anybody out. I can read someone's mind. I can change a lot of things. Every shringar that I touch will have powers. All my mantikas and everything that will come on the show. Now that is to be seen on the show.
I think the biggest USP of the show.
The biggest USP of the show is this Chudail's 16 shringar. The 16वां shringar being the sindoor, which she has not got yet. तो उसके लिए उसको अपने 16वें शिकार को मारना पड़ेगा, which is of course Zen, the main guy of the show. So how she goes on to attain the 16th Shringar is what the show will be about. But also at the same time, it's a beautiful fantasy, romance, thriller based show. And the triangle between the three people, the other girl trying to save him, this Chudail trying to kill him. So that's kind of that'll be interesting to see. So yeah, this is the journey of this. But playing this character, this Nishigandha, it's more of, it's so very glamorous, very beautiful, very sultry, and I'm loving this. Look, I'm loving the look. I'm loving how the character is shaping up and the things she's doing in the show. So you'll have fun when you see this Chudail. She's out there with
Nishigandha को रात की रानी भी कहा जाता है. So you're rocking now. So I hope this रात की रानी will rock
This
every
Raat Ki Rani will rock in the day,
Yeah.
at night. I am 200 years old. I've always been awake. I probably have never slept,
Yeah.
So I don't age. And also the Shringar, the reason behind attaining these Shringars is like it'll make this Chudail immortal. It'll make her the most beautiful. Now, no, her beauty will never fade once
Yeah.
she's done with her 16 Shringar. मेरी beauty कभी fade नहीं होगी. I'll always be beautiful.
Yeah.
I'll always stay pretty, and I'll always be immortal.
Yeah, when you got this show, तो क्या फर्स्ट थॉट था? नो सुपरनेचुरल करना है
हाँ,
या
नहीं,
नहीं करना है?
yeah, exactly.
चुड़ैल का वो भी किरदार है डायरेक्टली.
My first reaction was a no, like a big no. I said, don't call me again. Don't say these things. What are you selling on Indian television? Why are you calling me for this? I blusted, I was so against. The name
Yeah.
was so,
Suhagan
anybody,
Chudail.
Suhagan Chudail.
Chudail.
Now, in real life, do we even relate to names like these anymore? The first reaction would be, excuse me, you were still stuck on those times and this and that, and yahi mera bhi wahi reaction that I just, hung up on them, and then, and I told them actually, and I said, do not call me for things like these. Okay, I'm not cut out for these things.
Yeah.
And the next thing, and
Who
then there was
convinced you then?
Huh?
Who convinced you?
There were 5 people in the room. There was Nisar, the producer of Peninsula. There was 2 more producers, Vikas. There were more people. There was Richa from who's the showrunner, who's writing the show. She's also the writer of Pandya Store, which is always running
Top
since
shows,
very, very long. Yeah. So all those people were in the room, and it did not conclude in one meeting. It took 7 meetings for me to get on board with this, because I was not getting convinced. I'm not going to play a Chudail. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. Also, it came with the very fact that it was going to be negative for the first time. Now, I have always been a protagonist on Indian television, so for me to be switching from a protagonist to this journey was never going to happen.
True.
For me, I was never going to do that. But also, they made me realize that this is not a negative character. This show is Suhagan Chudail. The title is Chudail. And I'm going to play the Chudail who has her own quest, who has her own agendas, who is embarking on her own journey.
Yeah.
So, and how she makes things happen, how she runs after that 16th guy to attain the 16th power is what the show is going to be about. So everybody talking about a negative lead or a positive lead is inconsequential in the show, because for Nishigandha, this show is attaining the powers. It's about the Shringars, Of course, there is Step Chandrama, who's it's her first show. She's going to play the quintessential Indian protagonist on the show, and I'm okay with that. And the guy, so the triangle of the 3 will be so interesting to watch. That
we are excited to see you.
No, the show is shaping up well. I'm not saying because I'm a part of it. I've seen footages. It is shaping up really well. It is quirky and it is a savage show.
So when I learned about this show, so I thought कि maybe ये स्त्री की तरह होगा, एक assumptions आ गया था, comedy होगा या स्त्री की तरह वो एक look होगा. But when I saw the first promo or when I saw the first look, I was like, wow. निया को हमने हमेशा एक fashion goal की तरह देखा है. Nia, you proved that a Chudail can look such beautiful. Like
after the show, being called Chudail will be a compliment.
Of course,
it has to be a compliment.
Yes, अगर ऐसी Chudail हो तो I told you again, हमें चाहिए. Nia, lastly one message for the audience. काफी लंबे समय के बाद आप आ रहे हो स्क्रीन पे, टीवी पे. Excitement कितना है? वो भी कलर्स पे.
Well, कलर्स पे मैं लास्ट टाइम भी मैं कलर्स पे ही थी, उससे लास्ट भी मैं कलर्स पे ही थी, मैं लास्ट 7 years पे कलर्स पे ही हूँ, and I can't thank colors enough for just showing so much of faith, which I probably would have lost in myself too.
True.
Not that, but I am just way too confident in my own world. So my comeback is a big enough with this. There is a bigger reason for how I've come back, why I've come back after 3 or 4 years in fiction world. It's not like, oh, I've never been seen again. So this show has that. ऐसे ही नहीं 7 meetings के बाद somebody takes that up, and when I've taken that up, I've gone wholeheartedly with this, and how it's shaping up is it's going to interest you for sure. It'll be worth your time, and I'm just going to tell you that it is a savage show. If I've something after a very long time, it's coming back to television screens, just like its name, the show is going to be trippy. So,
lastly, any OTT thought? No, OTT shows are coming of yours.
I am associated with the Daily Show.
Yeah.
You think they will ever
Uh,
allow me
allow
to
me.
even go, go shopping
Yeah.
anywhere else? No. When I do a show, so my idea is always to be associated wholeheartedly. I am the name of the show. I am the face of the show, and I'm going to be like that. So for me, I also will not take up like five other things. I'll not be seen at five other different places. This is the show where you can see me. This is my thing as long as it stays, and I hope it does wonders.
Thank you so much and all the best, Nia.
Thank you.
All the best.
Thank you.